Morning, folks. Another beautiful day so far. It's supposed to rain here in a little while, though. I hope it doesn't. But anyhow, heading out to check my one beaver trap line, that box trap, and taking a load of stuff to the dump while I'm out that way. Lots going on today. The 4-H has a leatherworking class. Sarah Morelli is helping with that. Dave and Sarah, and she's grinning ear to ear. She enjoys that kind of thing. So that's going on. They're pouring cement. Actually, they poured the cement for the new restrooms, and they're stripping off form boards and that sort of thing. I'm still cleaning up for the wood chips and horse stalls, and busy, but hopefully we'll have a beaver in this trap today. I don't know, like I said, it should work, but I've never tried this, so maybe it won't. Okay, back to the beaver pond. My trap door is closed. Ha ha ha, looky what I got. Mr. Beaver, or Mrs. Beaver, I don't know which. It worked! Woo-hoo! The only bad thing is there's no way I can haul that big old heavy trap with a big old heavy beaver across that creek, or that river right there, with hip raiders. Which means I gotta go back and get my canoe. I wasn't really counting on that. I got a lot to do today, but that's part of it. Very cool. I'm glad that worked. I wasn't at all sure it was going to. The trap I knew would work. Whether or not he'd go in it, I wasn't sure. But very neat. I'm glad to have been able to catch him alive. Looking forward to seeing what I got on the trail camera, if anything. Hopefully it got him when the door fell. I'm really curious to see if that spooked him, or if he just kind of wandered around in there and thought, hey, I can't get out. Anyway, this is kind of a neat rock. They call this Tower Rock. Lewis and Clark actually even wrote about it in their journal. I just got a hold of the guy that wants the beaver relocated to his place, and it's up the Persimmon. So that's perfect. This one out more toward North Fork, Idaho. The Persimmon from North Fork, I'm guessing it's probably 60 miles, maybe more. Maybe not, I don't know, probably about 60 miles. So he won't be coming back here. That's just what I wanted. I can't really justify letting him go too close to here where he can get back into the river and just come back. But he ain't coming back that far. So this is going to be just right. Okay, so hopefully I can get down here and get him back and me back without tipping over and drowning the beaver in the cage, and maybe a muskrat too. Hello there, Mr. Beaver, Mrs. Beaver, whatever you are. You're smaller than I thought he was. He's probably only 20 pounds. Got a small tail, which is good. I won't be tempted. Alright, well this is cool. I'm glad I was able to catch him alive. I can just get him back now. Heck, he's not very big at all. If I'd have known, I could have probably brought a gunny sack, or maybe that other cage thing that, I don't know, it's not really a trap, I'm not sure what it is. Probably could have wiggled him into that and left my trap here. One bad thing about this is if I take that trap back, I'm going to have to come back across here to reset it with the trap again and the canoe, which is kind of a lot of hassle actually. And I forgot my doggone trail camera card too. Wanted to see him getting caught. Oh well, them's the breaks. You're kind of making a mess out of my canoe there, pal. Yeah, he's not very big at all. He's about the size of maybe a basketball, soccer ball. Anyhow, he's strapped in, and like I said, hopefully they get over here again without tipping over that bank. That bank is pretty darn steep. Hard to yard this canoe up and down. Oh man, I wish I'd have brought a box or something I could have put him in instead of having to take the whole trap back. Oh well, that'll work. I'll probably bring it back tomorrow and leave it out for the day. And that goose is over there still, feeling hid. Try not to disturb her. Sure blends in. It's really hard to see it, I think. Man, I'm glad that's not a bigger beaver. If that was a 100-pounder, I don't know if I could get him. Whew. That ain't easy. Like I said, he only weighs maybe 20 pounds. Sure glad he's not bigger. Ah, that's a little bit like work. A whole lot like work, actually. Anyway, get him into the truck. Hey, now get that canoe in. I'm worn out. That isn't easy. That, like I say, it's really pretty doggone steep. I wonder how many more are in here. I don't think I'll bring the trap back today. I'll wait till tomorrow morning to do that. But anyway, got it up to the road anyway. And look who's back. It's actually 6 of the monsters, I think. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 and 6. I'm sure glad I got that beaver out of there before they showed up. You never know with bulls. They might have just walked up to it and sniffed it a couple of times and went about their business. Or they might have tried to stomp him to death inside the cage and kill him and ruin my trap. Oh, I'm sure glad I beat him. Dang dirty bulls. I bet they're on my trail camera now. Hopefully they don't knock it off the tree into the water. That 4-H group was just finishing up when we got back to the house. We were able to transfer him into one of these little plastic dog boxes. The guy can just borrow that. But the 4-H kids named him Bob.
That's a perfect name for you.
Bob the Beaver.
Bob the Beaver.
Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bring the trap back and go from there. Bye. Say goodbye, Mr. Beaver. Hey, buddy.